Hello. I'm checking on my plants because Cody said that there's a lot more growing out here, and I'm not sure exactly what is growing because I did have two of these, and as you can see, there's the aftermath. We had a storm and it came through and like blew um, that one away, but this one had more water in it, so I forget exactly what is in here since everything got blown around and whatever. But I do think this is lettuce right in here. And then there's also some things sprouting up over here, and then over here as well. But I do think this is a lettuce in here, and there's a lot, honestly, popping up. It's pretty good, but I needed to water them. Um, I saw a tip that if you water from below, it's supposed to be better for your seedlings. So I'm going to do that. Sorry if you guys can't see, but I'm gonna go right next to this thing. This is my first time ever like planting anything and trying to, I can't tell if I'm in focus or not, trying to get it to survive. There we go. So I had high hopes, and then the storm came through and kind of destroyed one of my little planter things. It's also my fault because I started it outside, and then it got really cold too. Hello and happy Thursday. It is April 17th. We don't have to work today, thank goodness. That's always exciting. They gave us today off in honor of Good Friday, so that is amazing. We're about to go to a marketplace buy. Cody found these like wooden slabs or something that he really wants. Also, does anybody else's boyfriend absolutely become obsessed with Marketplace and they just find literally everything that they want on there? Because mine does, which to be fair, I also find so much crap on there that I don't even need, but I just want. So, I mean, I can't blame them really. Also, we're gonna go get Culver's because where we have to go, there's a Culver's near there, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Fun fact, Culver's is the only place that I will eat a chicken sandwich from. Everywhere else has no. Their chicken sandwiches are just amazing. And then their cheese curds. If you don't have a Culver's near you, I'm so sorry. They are so good. Anyways, I'm also almost done with Empire of Storms. I am on somewhere in chapter 71, and I think there's a total of 75 chapters. I've been listening to the audiobook, and I'm scared. I'm so scared to finish it. Also, Tower of Dawn, I've heard is just, I'm not really sure how to say his name. I've seen it pronounced so many ways, but I think Kael's story and, like, him meeting, like, his wife or whatever going to heal. So, I don't know. I'm just lost interest in that character. However, I really hope I like that book. So we're gonna finish up Empire of Storms probably today, honestly, and then I'm gonna start. Is it Tower of Dawn? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. See, I don't even remember. Anyways, I was going through like my physical books, and I found that I didn't know that I had Six of Crows. Well, I knew I had Six of Crows, but I didn't know I had Crooked Kingdom. Whenever I was first reading those, Crooked Kingdom wasn't even out yet. Like, I was reading Six of Crows and I was freaking counting down the days for Crooked Kingdom to come out. And then I just totally forgot about it and I never read it. So I have both of those books. So I want to reread Six of Crows and then read Crooked Kingdom. Oh, my dog's barking. Hold on. Right. That was just a delivery guy dropping something off, but Cody got it. So, crisis averted. Dog's all good. I forget exactly what I was talking about. Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I really want to reread Six of Crows, like I was saying, and then read Crooked Kingdom for the first time. Oh, I haven't read the Shadow and Bone series, which I know they're all connected. I did watch the show, and then, of course, if you've watched that show, you know that they bring the Six of Crows characters into it as well. So I wish I would have read the book before I watched this show because I've heard it's not crazy accurate as everything that's ever adapted into a movie or a show. However, still probably more accurate than Percy Jackson the movies. So, but yeah, and then also, as I was saying in my last video, I want to reread the Hunger Games series because I haven't read her latest 2 books that came out. I also haven't watched the movies or anything, or the movie because they're working on the latest movie right now. Anyways, I would like to also reread those because I read them as a child and I'd like to reread them as an adult. So I have a lot of books on my TBR that I've already read that I want to read. Also, I was going through my physical copies and I totally forgot that I had a physical copy of Light Lark. That is a really good book. I was very impressed. Did not like how it ended. I still need to read the other books in that series. I forget if it's a trilogy or there may be more. I forget honestly, but yeah, I need to finish those as well. But I forgot that I had the physical copy. I listened to the audiobook while I was at work one day. So I like sped through that thing. It was so good. And then also a big one, like a physical copy that I have is Song of Achilles, and my sister read that on our whenever we were going to Louisiana. So I really want to read that too because she's like, "Oh, you need to read it so we can talk about it." Because I mean, we all know how it ends. You know, I'm still am a super big nerd whenever it comes to like Greek mythology and stuff like that. And also, I had to read like that certain thing, like that certain things that go with that for my freshman year English class in high school. So I love that stuff. Well, don't break stuff. I got my package from Shein. I actually hate shopping at Shein, and I usually try to thrift a lot of my stuff, but I'm broke, so we got stuff from there. And also, I couldn't find certain things that like I needed for an upcoming trip. So, first jewelry, I got these earrings to go with a dress for a wedding that we're going to. They're really pretty. Let's see if I'll get it to focus. I like these a lot. Ooh, my nails are gross. Didn't realize. That's what happens whenever you work in a warehouse. And then I also got this necklace. If I can figure out how to open it. Hold on. Gotta be smarter in the packaging. There we go. Got it. Well, I thought it was 2 pieces. I didn't realize it was 1. Well, that's a little annoying. I don't really like necklaces like this, but we'll try it on and see. It just gets tangled easier. Well, that's not one. But I got, it's like a little chain, and then it's my initial. Oh, that's messed up. I don't like that. I guess that's what you get for getting something cheap. I'll have to try to fix that. But it's just a little F. Which I don't know how I feel about that. And then I got this shirt. It says, in my reader era, it has the reader, the spice, the escape, the magic, the fiction, and the lovers. And it's just like little tarot card type style. And I like that a lot. And then I got, this is a little out of my comfort zone, but I got this shirt. Purple's my favorite color. Yellow, not so much. But I got this little shirt for our trip too. And then I got these shorts. Oh no. Dropping stuff. I got these shorts that I thought would be really cute with it. And I don't own a lot of jean shorts because I just don't like jeans. Oh, here it is. jean shorts to go with it. And they have like these little flowers with yellow, and I thought it would match nicely and be a cute little outfit. And then I also got, oh, to go with that my Reader Era shirt, I got these linen pants to go with it. I thought they were really cute, and they'd be light and airy to wear because we're going to Florida, so they're a little see-through, so that's a little concerning. They may just be swimsuit cover-ups. And then I also got this dress. I'm not a big dress person, but I saw this and it looked really cute. And somebody left a review for it wearing like Docs or something, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. That was very short. Wow. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that. But the material is really soft, and I like it. I feel like my mom had bedding that looks like this, like as a teen. And then I got, these are shorts for Cody for the wedding. We're still waiting on his shirt to come in to see if it matches the color of my dress. And then got a bra with clear stripes. And then I also got this swimsuit, because I don't have a lot of swimsuits. I think this has a cover up with it too. Oh yeah, they're just like little shorts that you can wear over the bottoms. And oh, that's funny. Oh, I was holding them wrong. These are extremely high-waisted. I hope these fit. I don't remember what size I got. What does the top look like? Then we got this. That might be a little too small. And then I got another swimsuit in case I didn't like that one. Because I think I like this. Oh yeah, this top is a little bit bigger, I think. It might work a little bit better. But I thought it was cute, the red and the pink. And then here are the bottoms, which I think these are similar to the other ones. Yeah, they're hella high-waisted. Did not realize it was like that. But yeah, that's all I got. So that's it for my haul. Also guys, I want to show you my inside plants. I have 2 lavenders and 1 oregano, I think. Yeah, oregano. And I was supposed to have a basil come in too, but I had to special order it, so the order got canceled because I didn't have them in stores for some reason. But let me show you. I just watered them. So I have them in front of this window because it's like the sunniest place in my kitchen where I want to keep them. Here, this one's the oregano. This is lavender. This one's lavender, and this one's lavender. And this one I dropped the other day, and it's hanging on, but it's cracked on both sides. And there's like a sticker on this side where it's keeping it together. And then I have 2 lavenders, and then 1. Be quiet. The dogs are upset. They aren't out of their crates yet. 1 oregano, and then this one was going to be for my basil, but since it hasn't came in, I just left it there for something else. Maybe another herb? I'm not sure exactly. I was just going through like my herb cabinet, and I was like looking at what I use the most of and what I like to use. Guys, calm down. Fresh. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera like crazy. And I was like, oregano and basil are like the 2 that would probably be the most beneficial. But yeah, that's how those are going. And then Cody was telling me that my plants that are outside, it looks like there's more that are popping up, or just they're looking like they're surviving. So that's nice. Still not sure what exactly they are, but then I also have other plants. Hold on, you guys need to sit down. There we go. I have other plants that I I still need to put in like little planter thingies, but I have them right here. Oh, that's the lavender I've already planted. I have summer squash, carrots, some more lettuce, if that's lettuce that's planted, like actually growing out there, cucumbers, and tomatoes, because I love tomatoes. And then these, I was looking up like what would be like the easiest plants to start out with for like a first time garden, and these were ones, and I was like, well, I'll start out with 6 and see what I get out of them. I know for sure that I'll have to plant the zucchini and cucumber farther away from each other, and I have a plan that like I wrote it out of what needs to go next to each other to make sure that the plants will actually grow, because these two do not grow well together. And then there's something else too. I forget exactly. Let me see if I have this screenshot of the plan that I made. There it is. Okay. So lettuce, carrot. Oh, I also have strawberries. That was the other thing. So I have lettuce, carrots, and cucumbers. So like a row of lettuce, carrots, and cucumbers next to each other. Cody's making me 2 garden beds. So in one garden bed I'll have lettuce, carrots, and cucumbers, and then the other garden bed I'll have strawberries, zucchinis, and tomatoes. And I forget, but I looked it up, like what could go next to each other, and I made sure that they would be okay going next to each other, and like will actually grow and not like steal nutrients from each other, because that was like a big concern of mine. I want to succeed and thrive at growing all these, and these are all like produce items that like I buy every so often, like every week or so, every time I go grocery shopping. So I was like, well, if I can grow them myself, especially this summer, like that would be save a little bit of money. It'd be really cool to also grow your own produce, and yeah. So I still have to get those going, and I have those over there, and they haven't. Nothing's popped up yet, which it said. I still have the little thingies. So for the lavender, it said seedlings emerge in 14 to 28 days, and it's only been, I think, a week. So they have some time to still pop up. And then the oregano, doesn't say. Oh, 8 to 14 days is whenever they will start to pop up. So hopefully within the next week or so they'll be popping up. I really want the lavender because I want to put it outside because it's supposed to help with like mosquitoes and stuff. And we have a lot of mosquitoes around here, unfortunately. And then like I said, the oregano is something that like I use a lot in cooking, and I will try to find basil. Honestly, I think I'll just go to Tractor Supply and get like a little thing that's already popped up, or see if they have seeds there. Also, I'm gonna get my dogs out because they're not very happy. Aylin, what is that? You ever wonder what it's like living in town? You hear the sirens. That's what it's like. The goal is to get back out in the country eventually, honestly. Yeah. Also, I think the dogs would like that a lot better too. And we're right next to train tracks, which my biggest concern whenever we first moved here is like bothering the dogs, but the dogs actually don't mind it and they've gotten used to it, so they don't like freak out or whatever anytime they hear them, which is good because that was a big concern of mine. But yeah. Also, it's dropped quite a few degrees, and I think it's about to rain. And it wasn't supposed to rain, so I'm kind of upset because I still need to do a speed run today. It kind of sucks. But, yeah. Alright, I have been rotting in bed for like the past hour. It's 6:08. Close my fridge. But I still need to do a speed run today. I think it's actually a fartlek. Don't laugh, that's what it's called. So I'm gonna take some pre-workout. Also, to be fair, it was raining and very gloomy, and now the sun's out, so I'm very happy about that. Because serotonin from the sun is much needed. Yeah, the speed run. It's a fartlek, which is a buffer moment. I follow the Nike Running Club app training plan. Anyways, it is a 5-minute warm up and then a 21-minute fartlek that alternates between 1 minute of hard running and 2 minutes of easy running. And then a cool down. Oh shit. Honestly, these are my least favorite kinds of runs. The fartleks. And speed runs in general, if I'm being honest, but they are. I say that, but then I'm like, I like them because they usually get done really fast. But guys, it's so difficult to do sometimes to just get out there and run. But if I do it, if I want to get faster, if I want to get better, because I ran 7 miles in a little over an hour and a half, which honestly is not bad because that's like, I think my average pace was like 13 something, which if you're like into running, you're like, oh, that's slow. Yeah, it is slower, but for me, that's much better compared to where I was, so I'll take it. But yeah, also I still have not finished. Empire of Storms. So, just got 4 little chapters left. I'm just scared. And I don't know after I finish that if I want to go straight into Tower of Dawn or not. And then Kingdom of Ash. 2 books. 2 books. Gosh. Lucy! Stop it. I also may take Lucy on a walk because she's a little chunky girl. She needs to be exercised. But that's okay. I'm going to drink my pre-workout. Oh, wait. Also, look at these cups. We got them whenever we were in Louisiana from this place that's called Voodoo Chicken and Daiquiris. The chicken was really good. I'm not a big drinker. I did try a daiquiri. I thought it was gross. I was like, this would be so much better without the alcohol. And my sister's like, so a slushy? And I was like, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Chicken was good. Fries were good. I mean, you can't go wrong with some chicken and fries. And I would have liked a slushy instead of a daiquiri. But I was happy to try it because that was on like my list of things to try there. So we're going to drink this and then get ready to go run. And the sun is out and I'm so happy about that. So let's go. So I got done with my run, and I took Lucy Girl on a walk, as you guys have seen. And Cody started burning up a tree because it fell on our fence in the backyard, which sucks. But now we get to have a bonfire, so that's cool. Oh, my dog scared me. And some s'mores. And I was gonna say something. Oh, I do my speed runs in an elderly neighborhood. Just because it's easier to do and it's just a big old square. And it's easier to run in than my neighborhood, and it's not too far from my neighborhood. Anyways, there was this old lady that was trying to get my attention while I was running, and I was like, oh yeah, I took off my headphones, and she's like, you're doing a good job. And I was like, oh, thanks. And she's like, I saw you running, like I've seen you running, and I saw you last year because I ran in the same neighborhood for quite a while now. And she's saying, you're doing so much better this year than last year. I was like, oh, thanks. I appreciate it. It was sweet. It just shows that, like, even if you think nobody's paying attention, somebody's paying attention to you, and they're, they're cheering you on, and it's nice. She was sweet. I didn't realize like she was like trying to talk to me, and that startled me. So I was like still like running. I wish I would have stopped and talked to her, but she was a sweet little lady. I appreciated it. She's nice. Hopefully I see her again, because like I said, I run in that neighborhood quite a bit. But I was getting stuff ready for s'mores, and I had some hot dogs that were frozen, so I'm gonna thaw those out. Also, I like hot dogs, but the best way to make them is either over a fire or on a grill. If it's just warmed up, not a fan. Not a fan. Just in the microwave. I do like hot dogs though, but not like that. So I'm gonna change it up because I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, and it's getting a little chilly outside, especially with the sun going down. The sun will probably be completely set in about 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I'm gonna go back out there, see how the fire's doing, check on Cody, and see if he wants to do s'mores right now, and then we can do hot dogs later. I don't know. Hello. I forget the last thing I recorded, but I rotted for a little bit, and then my dog, every time I start to record, she is a menace. Lucy, just a second. Okay. As I was saying, I forget the last thing I recorded, but I rotted for a little bit, watched a bunch of TikToks, was very unproductive, and then I went and showered, and I'm cleaning up my room a little bit, and yeah. Also, I know I should just finish the little 4 chapters I have left in Empire Storms, but guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. Also, I don't know if I want to go straight into Tower of Dawn after finishing that. I'm also reading a couple other books, as I've said before, so I should probably, honestly, I'm thinking I should just finish all the books that I'm like in the middle of right now, and then we'll complete that series. Also, I made a deal with myself that if I finish the Throne of Glass series, I can read Crescent City series, because I've already read ACOTAR, absolutely loved it. Also, that's what my tattoo is. But I haven't read all of Throne of Glass, and have not read any of Crescent City series. And I've seen like little spoilers for that, but anytime I see something about it, I was like, scroll away, because I don't want any spoilers for that. I want to be totally go into it blind. Well, relatively. I know like the main character's name is Bryce, and then there's like this guy named like Rune or something. I don't know. That's pretty much all I know though. Besides that, and also I know that some of the ACOTAR characters cross over into this Crescent City, so that's interesting. Does anybody know? Not know. Does anybody think they know when we might get a ACOTAR 6 announcement? Because that would be really cool. Would have loved to read that. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like A Court of Silver Flames. Nesta, I'm a big Nesta hater. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Nesta fans out there, but man. Also, I'm an older sister. I'm the older sister of 5 girls. So, yeah, I don't know. Not a fan of Nesta. That's it. Also, I wonder if the next book is gonna be Elaine's book. That'd be interesting. Also, I really, really, really want to see Feyre as like a mom and Rhys. That'll be really interesting. Also, there's an interesting theory that Nesta, Elaine, and Feyre are like the mother. Nope. Feyre's mother. Nesta is maiden. No. Let me restart. Okay. Feyre is mother, Elaine is maiden, and then Nesta's like the crone, right? Okay? And that's just a really interesting theory, because a lot of Sarah J. Maas's like books and stuff has a lot of like Celtic background. Like, she has a character named the Morrigan. Come on, guys. Like, seriously. So, like, that is a big, and I wonder, that's so interesting to me. I love that stuff. So I'm interested to see how that progresses along in the series. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make myself go finish Empire of Storms and probably cry. All right, I'll let you guys know how I feel. All right, guys, I finished it as expected. I cried. The ending, all of Sarah's books, freaking, it's like the last 10 chapters. It's boom, boom, boom. Honestly, not even that. Like the last 5 chapters, it's always like boom, 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 boom. This is happening. This is happening. Everything's going crazy. Everything's falling apart every single time. Oh my god. I am so upset. This book, I was sitting there crying, bawling my eyes out. It's so good. I'm nervous to start Tower of Dawn. I didn't know about the tandem read until after I already got halfway through that book, or I would have done the tandem read because I feel like it would have made it more bearable. But oh well. I just want to get to Kingdom of Ash and figure out what happens, because there was something that happened at the end of this book that I was like, oh my god. I mean, the whole ending of this book was but yeah. I don't know. After I finished it, I had to just sit there for a little bit. I just stared at the ceiling and was unwell. But yeah, I'm gonna feed the dogs and then go to bed though. And then I may not start Tower of Dawn just yet. I think I'm gonna try to finish some of the other books I'm on, and then I'm gonna finish the series because I have to be emotionally prepared for this. Hello, happy Friday. It's 3:56. We've been up for a little bit now. We took the chickens outside for the first time. They were a little unsure about it at first, but I feel like once they got a little bit more comfortable, they actually liked it. So we'll take them out there again here in a little bit. It is supposed to rain though, so if it starts raining, we're not going to take them out, but we'll see. I'm going to make Cody coffee, and then we have to do some stuff with the garden beds he made me, or garden bed, so then he can make the other one because we got to get it out of the garage right now. And then I'm going to stain them so that they last a little bit longer and just look prettier. And then I think I'm going to try to get my seedlings started so that I can get those going, and then hopefully have some fresh fruits and veggies from my own garden this year. That'll be exciting. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna make Cody coffee first. There is the garden bed and the stain and all that stuff, and I think I'm gonna listen to an audiobook while I do that. I'm just not sure which one yet. I've also started reading listening to the Shadow Me series a couple months back, and I didn't finish them, so I'm thinking about listening to that while I stain my garden bed. Let me show you guys the garden beds, how they're looking so far. I think they're looking really good. They appear a lot more red than they actually are on camera, but they look really good. They kind of look like a barn red. I like it. I think I'm gonna do 2 more coats on all of them, just to make sure. And then also where they're at right now is probably where they're gonna be staying. And then also, focus. It's not wanting to focus. There we go. Also, I'll get them all set up to put my plants and stuff in them. And these guys are surviving. They're thriving. And then I'm also going to set up oh wow, it looks like I murdered somebody. Dang, okay. Get the other ones, my other plants set up in their little thingies. So hopefully I'll be able to put those in my actual garden beds here in a couple weeks. I've been listening to, what's it called? Restore Me in the Shatter Me series, and I forgot how much of a sassy drama king Warner is. Love him though. Also Kenji, literally, so good. But yeah, now I'm gonna go inside and clean up, and I still have to do a recovery run today, but I think I'm gonna do that on the treadmill because it was, as you can see, it's cloudy, and it was raining, sprinkling, not raining, a little bit earlier while I was painting those. But yeah, we're gonna get this mess cleaned up and then do my run on the treadmill. Good morning, happy Saturday. It's 11:40. We have to leave probably about now, but I wanted to show you guys my hair. If you guys can see it. Hopefully I'm still, yeah, dragging hair. The hardest part about this hairstyle, and I messed it up, is trying to get the little elastics as even as possible. And I did my left side first, and I already know that they're off just a little bit, but whatever, it's okay. I love this hairstyle. I have layers in my hair right now, and it keeps all the layers like under control. Because whenever I put them in braids, they start to fall out eventually. But this one is a little bit better. I like usually whenever my sister does it better, because this is a hairstyle that's easier to do on another person rather than yourself. But I still like it. Anyways, we have to leave because we're going to my cousin's birthday party. So let's get on the road.
Yeah. I love it. I love the excitement. Oh my God.
It's a blaster, first off.
Hey, no, he said it was a sword.
He knows what it is.
It's an inner.
Today is Alex Xavier's birthday. He is turning 10, and we are going to the bowling alley. Alley. Can I go out that way?
I have no clue. I've never been here.
I think so. After. That's what we're gonna do. What?
I would just get on the road and drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drive on the road.
This is currently where we are driving past. We just came from the Y because they're stupid and they wouldn't let us swim there for his birthday. Because, you know. So we are going to the bowling alley that has an arcade. I am so excited. I drew him a picture that he has now.
Hello. So today we're at Menards. We just got out of Bubby's birthday party. Bubby is we call him that, but he's my little cousin Alex Xavier.
Okay.
And yes, this is Faith's camera. It's gonna be mine too. Now we're in a cool aisle that I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
That's Cody, the ugly midget. This is Faith, the cute midget. Ugly midget again. That's the trash can with the trash can with the trash can.
Oh my god.
Eating a big trash can.
And here's Miss Willow in all her glory.
Yeah.
Ugliest midget of all.
No, the ugliest midget is right there.
Ugliest.
Alright, we're home now. We have Miss Willow with us. We got the dogs all excited that. Hello. I think the last time I was trying to update you guys, my camera cut me off because I had no storage or battery or something like that. Anyways, fixed it. Forgot to pick up the camera again. But we brought Willow back to our house to hang out for a little bit with us, my little sister. And So she actually helped Cody with some stuff, making the table and whatnot, making a table and whatnot, which was fun. And then she just hung out with our dogs, and we showed her our chickens. And pause because my dogs are being babies right now, and they keep on whining. Okay, as I was saying, I forget exactly, but we took Willow home, and I didn't bring my camera, didn't want to record. It was just kind of family time. We talked to my mom, my other sisters, my dad for a little bit, and it was a good time. However, I forgot to tell you guys, before we came home, we went to Panera to get some food, and I used to work at Panera, and I absolutely love Panera. Could tell you guys so many things about the food that while working there that you guys probably won't want to hear, but we're not here about that. We went to Panera, guys. Their everything bagels are my favorite. I got one. I'm so excited. I love everything bagels. Oh shit. That looks so good. It smells so good. I used to make this really weird sandwich whenever I worked there, because I actually went from closing to opening, so depending on what times and like when I was there would depend on what I ate while I was working. Lucy, shut up. So I would make this weird sandwich it was an everything bagel with white cheddar cheese that they had there, mayo, spicy mustard, tomatoes, onions, and that's it. Oh, and they also had this chipotle aioli, but I don't think they have it anymore. But that was the best sauce ever. Put it on everything. And I would just eat that as a breakfast sandwich for me. That was so weird. And people would make fun of me, but oh my gosh. I remember it was like one of the best things I've ever had. But yeah, I don't have my watch on. I do that. I always wear it. It's 12:53 right now. So I'm going to eat this. And then I'm going to make some food for Cody. And then we're probably going to go to bed because we're going back to my parents' house tomorrow because it's Easter. I'm so excited. Family time. But yeah, that's it for today. Guys, I was watering and checking on my plants like I do every single day. And I was looking to see if there was anything popping up. Look at this. Look at that. It's a little something something. It's a little something something. I'm so excited. This one still doesn't look like there's anything popping up just yet. And then that one also doesn't look like it's popping up yet. I wonder, this is the one that's also closest to the window. So I wonder if it's because it's so close to the window that it's getting a better amount of sun, which is probably the case. So I may try to maneuver these or put them somewhere else. However, that is a lavender plant and I'm so excited. Honestly, I wasn't sure if anything was going to pop up. They should start popping up soon, according to like the little seed packet. So I'm so excited. I have a plant. It's slowly making its way. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hello, happy Sunday, happy Easter. I did a new hairstyle that I took inspiration from a couple that I found on TikTok and Pinterest. I had these little braids and then I twisted it into like these little buns. So it's kind of messy. Also, the right side turned out a little bit different than the left side, but they're sisters, not twins. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go to my parents where I'm gonna take pictures, senior pictures for Madison, and then we're gonna eat Easter dinner. All right, we're here at the school. We're gonna take Maddie's senior pictures, and yeah.